Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of Rags to Riches in Supreme World Ultimate. In previous episode we had already won the war against Angola and we started doing some preparations on things. Now I did skip ahead by about, I don't know, 5 months or something like that, 6 months maybe. Around there, like it didn't go forward years and years. There's a few reasons why I brought you back now is... One, our unemployment is back to 3%, which is kind of where we want to keep it, to not have the inflation go too high, because while it will increase kind of the income of the people, yes, but at the same time it will make the production costs so massive that actually, yeah, we're not, I mean, actually on food we haven't made profit in a while, but it's just basically anything else but the consumer goods and industrial goods, you usually won't be making much profit, if at all. Because if your inflation is very high, so that's why we kind of want to keep it a bit low. There's another thing that I remember, which we probably unlocked during the war already at some point, but we have the advanced factories. Now, the advanced consumer goods factory is... there is a bug in there, in that the industrial goods cost is like only 1/10 of what it probably should be. But like the maintenance cost should be just fine, the output is pretty good. And judging by the numbers... these would actually be a bit more efficient in making this stuff, even with the increased annual maintenance, but that might just fall within, like, the margin of error, to be fair. Like, the difference isn't that much, but at the same time, we could just remove or replace some of our factories with these. Sure, now, it would cost a little bit of money, but the industrial goods would not be really used, and it would increase the output quite significantly. Now, we got 5 of these regular consumer goods factories right now. Sorry, 6 of them. And let's say if we make 5 of them and replace like all of that, what we'll probably need to do is do it in little by little. Also, I think we are going to want to... The industrial goods factories work just like they should. And even there, the efficiency does go up a little bit in terms of the increased cost. I mean, the output is going to be much, much higher. We've got a total of 7 of these. So what I think I'm going to do is I will start by building one of these in here. Let's actually build them there, and then we'll also build one of the consumer goods facilities. We have some engineers in there. We basically put down most of our army already by now. Let's go on fast. And we did also build a nuclear power plant in here, and that actually is pretty good amount of power. And we still got quite a bit of uranium as well, and apparently the market availability is kind of poor, so we're actually making decent profit from selling the uranium, but at the same time we might want to get some more uranium mines, quite frankly, if we are going to fix our power issues. And like currently, of the power options that we have, the uranium plants or nuclear power plants are just definitely the best for buildings, like for each building. And oddly enough, the maintenance cost on the small and the big nuclear power plants is the same. So you don't necessarily want to build the small ones unless you can't afford building the big ones. But we might build another one of those soon. And I believe that now that we started constructing, the unemployment is gonna drop again. We are at 370 billion right now, so we're fairly far. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to show is we are currently the richest nation. Probably not very long, because USA is going to take another $1 trillion loan, but oh well. I mean, it's fine. Our GDP per capita has dropped a little bit, mostly because the inflation has dropped a little bit, but overall it should still be growing. It's just not... There's a momentarily dip in there, but that's about it. I've been trying to do some of the trade deals automatic now, so that I don't need to be worrying about those constantly. And we've got quite a selection, or quite a stock of consumer goods here. So I actually want to see if we sell in 100,000 tons. It's quite a bit, but we should be getting a lot of money from that. That might be a couple billion at least. No, that's not a good offer. There's still a lot of nations moving in and out of our nation, but oh well. We're not really worried about that, and right now there's no other wars going on or anything like that. In terms of economy, the petroleum, which we still produce at some... Actually, are we in the production? How far? We're not actually all that high in production. Okay, never mind. It might be okay. Well, actually, not very high in exporting either. Okay. But the oil or petroleum price is pretty good. We'd still be making about $90 extra per... hold on, why is the... hold on a minute. I don't remember. Is it barrels stock in here or... or billion barrels? I don't... No, it's probably not billion barrels, but... Anywho, it's a pretty good price. We are... Ooh, right. News goods facilities also is going to go up with this industrial sterling refit. We've gotten some more research done, but not all that massively, to be fair. There's a few things that we got, like maybe half a dozen, but I don't actually remember what they were. A lot of the things that we were already researching though. And we are... Oh, there's the rail stuff. Actually, how much are we spending in... Shoulder spending is 529 million per day. Wow, we're getting a lot of trade deals here. All of these rubbish. I think we're going to go a bit faster now. But yeah, how is the unemployment looking now? It's still 3%, so we could potentially build something more. Go ahead and build another industrial goods. Or advanced industrial goods. Because industrial goods does give a decent profit margin. And then once we've done with those, we can start replacing some of the ones in here. Another thing that I should probably do is maybe replace some of the coal power plants with the nuclears. Sure enough, it would cost a lot. But we still have quite a deficit in power. If we replace them with nuclears, the upkeep is going to go up. But at the same time, the production of power would go up. I'm not entirely sure if the price would actually go down or up. That's mostly probably depending on, right now anyway, on how much unemployment we have, quite frankly, and the inflation. Now that's 9 more days there. How long until we get the... Oh wow, okay, almost halfway done with the first buildings. I mean, we do have a full group of engineers here, so that does make a bit of a difference. Oh, Sri Lanka is offering to buy consumer goods. Again, not a good price. We need to gather money. Oh, there we go, USA is at $1 trillion again. They just keep on printing dollars. Yeah, taxation is okay, but a lot of the money that we get is actually from the domestic markets. Like, that's a 1.2 billion from there, and then of course the trades give us another quite a... Oh wow, consumer goods, yeah, we're selling still quite a bit of it. And we're getting $500 million per day from those. Okay, we still got... Oh, actually no, we sold all of it. And the price of... Hold on a minute, actually, has the market price gone up? It has gone up a little bit since I last checked. And the industrial goods price is also going up. Now we are actually selling a little bit less because we're building a lot of things. And actually, you might not want to start constructing another building quite yet to make sure that we don't... Or rather, that we can still keep on selling some industrial goods. But to be fair, it shouldn't take all that long. Well, there were payments overdue to us. Oh well. I am also getting the waste auditing now. It's going to increase the environment rating a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to invest in it, but it probably doesn't hurt to have it slightly better. And the cost of the environment cost right now is 6 million per day, which with our budget is basically nothing. And to be fair, we are investing basically nothing there. I suppose we could maybe go for like 10 million. It might increase the tourism and that sort of stuff, although I'm not entirely sure how much the tourism actually has an impact on the income. That's kind of the problem with this game. Like, it doesn't really tell you about the things. You are left guessing for the most part. And then everyone in the internet has a theory, which they are adamant on that being the correct one. Right. Oh, Niger and Albania have allied. Okay. And there we go. We got the industrial stirring refit. So that might actually increase the cost a little bit, but at the same time means we use a lot less petroleum, which means a lot more sales going on. I'm actually going to increase the sale percentage to 90%. Because while, well, we did actually get quite a bit of money from selling the consumer goods, but we're also selling a lot of that through the diplomatic deals as well. So that's not really a problem. Now, how is the unemployed looking? It's still 3%. I'm actually a bit surprised. I was expecting it to be a lot less. But I'm sure that once we get these, I will start removing some of the buildings over here, and then I'm going to start rebuilding some of them in here as well. But I reckon we are also getting a pretty decent amount of extra population. We're currently at 94.8. It was around the start of the time skip, it was 94 million. And actually, how much are we getting? Okay, that's about 1.5 million from the bows, and then another 300,000. So about 1.8 million estimated per year is the growth. There we go. The first two have been completed. Now let's have a look at the unemployment. And also, it's probably going to take a lot more power, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So how much are we? Oh wow, 24,000 tons of... Okay. Right, let's go over here and remove... let's actually pause for a moment. Scrap these two. Actually, we could just destroy it, would be faster, but at the same time we get some of the resources back from scrapping them. That's why I usually do it. Right, so that advanced industrial goods is also going up quite nicely. We've still got 3% unemployment, so that's really good. And that might actually increase our GDP per capita. Yeah, it has gone up again. It was 7,100 at the start of the episode here. Now it's 7,200. I mean, it's not a massive increase, but it is an increase. The inflation has actually gone up by like 0.5% or 0.5% or something like that. I could probably remove some of the garrisons in here as well. Like, I'll be lowering the garrisons in various places to a certain degree. Not quite a bit though, especially in the borders. But we got about 350,000 active personnel and 200,000 reserves, which is still quite a significant portion of our population, to be fair. Right, did we unlock anything? No, not there. I don't think we unlocked anything, did we? I'm pretty sure we didn't. Oh, still got quite a bit of research going on. Technically, we could maybe afford having one more research lab to get maybe some more of the unit designs, especially like the ships, because we do have ship production available to us right now. We haven't actually produced much, because we don't really have that. Oh yeah, we're just about to get the elephant that I'll put in to be produced. Oh, and there we go, labor shortage, 3%. So it's just at the edge of the labor shortage. But that should be alright. But yeah, we don't... Actually, no, we should have another ship design now. Let's go ahead and take a gander. Yeah, we got the beach class escort ship. I'm not going to deploy it, but I'm going to make it in there. So we'll get some ships there. We've got 400 billion now. So we are getting there, slowly but surely. And how's the USA doing? They've already lost about 200 billion in like 2 weeks or so. Actually, it probably wasn't even 2. Well, something like that. But yeah, they are just burning through their cash rather quickly, I would say. Right, so... Oh. Yeah, we got on the industrial goods production up a little bit more again. Right, everyone wants to buy things from me. It's a constant stream of these trade offers, and all of them are crap. Plus some that are automatically accepted. Right, so we got rid of those two. Let's go ahead and get another advanced industrial goods there. And we'll get a advanced consumer goods as well. Like, normally speaking, the advanced consumer goods, because it is bugged, it is kind of OP in that regard. Like, it's really cheap to build, and it gives you a ton of, like, throughput. At the same time, like, at this stage, we got 400 billion. We could easily afford building the other way, or, like, even if it wasn't bugged. But no worries there. Right, we can cancel that. Lesotho and Albania allied. Albania is allying everyone, isn't it? How many allies do they have? 34. Okay, that's a respectable number. Okay, waste auditing has been completed. Oh. Civilian cargo reserve unit. You know what? I might actually take that. Like, it's just a transport ship, to be fair. I'll take it. Get it down here. It might take quite a while to reach here, but that's alright. Assuming that it can actually reach here, now that I think of it. Alright, so next is helicopters. There's some things over here. I mean, I suppose I could put in the improved submarine components. Nano weaponry doesn't lead to anything, but I'm kind of hesitant on putting that in. Oh, come on! Just stop with these bloody offers. Okay, I'm just going to put auto accept on all of these. It will give me some bad deals right now, but later on it will auto accept the balance or better deals. So I don't need to hear that bloody notion or notification constantly. I suppose I could just disable those notifications as well. Okay, so 410 billion. So we are getting a good amount of cash, that's for sure. So how much? It's actually not that much more used for well, it's still quite a bit used for consumers, actually. And do we still have a bit of a worker shortage? I would say yes. Actually, has the inflation is still going up. Okay, okay, auto accept. Just, I'm done with looking through all those deals. I'll let the AI deal with that. I mean, technically speaking, I could probably just do the... actually, it's not there. So it would technically be this guy. Custom priorities. Actually, not necessarily. Oh well. But these have been built. I suppose I could just send in the engineers down there for the time being, because we're not building in here, are we? Just move in there. Right, so the GDP has already gone up quite again, or a decent chunk again, and the inflation is slightly going down. So our population is certainly going. Okay, it's just Nigeria. Gonna put auto accept, just so that I don't need to deal with those trade deals. Unless there's. Hold on a minute. I don't remember if there's something that I can do to auto accept all the deals, unless there might be some settings. No, probably not. And another option would be to just go through all the nations and put in the auto accept balance or better offers, but that takes a long while to go through all the nations. I'm not really looking forward to that. But I might have to do it because these trade deals just keep on coming. Oh, and that might have actually another one. Peru, was it? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go through some of these nations right now. Even though some of them I'm not really even trading with. Not yet, anyway. But it's just... removing some of the manual stuff that I need to do here would be quite a neat thing to do, I would say. Uruguay, yeah, we'll take that. Another way to remove all of that, of course, it would be to war against the world, but I don't think that's a good idea. And of course, that's mostly because I'm probably one of the biggest traders with consumer goods. Well, actually, no, I'm not really the biggest exporter of consumer goods. Now that I think of it. And I'm not really all that high in the production either. But I have a good stockpile, which is actually probably part of the reason. So let's say if we would sell... No, I don't want to sell everything. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of deals here. Although, have we got on... Yeah, we got the engineers in here, so that means that the constructions are going to go a bit faster. The inflation is slightly going up again. I'm going to it to get rid of one of these coal power plants and replace it with a nuclear power plant, because nuclear power is much more efficient, and of course since we are getting the Are we actually getting the coal retrofit? Is that in technology? So we haven't gotten that yet. We could put that into the list at least. And Brazil and Rwanda allied. Eritrea wants to... Okay. Just leave me alone! Man, they're really... Like, everyone wants to trade with us. I mean, that's kind of the reason why we are pretty much the richest country by now. Plus the fact that USA cannot manage a budget for the life of it. Yeah, we're just doing the auto-accept. Oh, right, now we're going to start with the nuclear power. Eventually we should be unlocking the antimatter stuff, but I don't think we're quite there yet. There we go, so that's at least 2 more nations that I don't need to worry about the trade deals. Right, so that's being built now. Is the... Oh yeah, the inflation is going up, so we're probably approaching the 2.9% unemployment. Saudi Arabia, okay, auto accept. Wow, it's just a constant stream of these trade deals. To be fair, we're going pretty quickly right now. Or relatively fast at least, so everyone needs things. Oh, that one we already are auto trading with. That one. Okay, fine. Oh, that's colony, so they can't do that. Right, let's have a look at the nations here. Somalia. Yeah, we don't actually need to support your ruling party anymore, I think. Mozambique. Zimbabwe. South Africa. Botswana is already. Namibia. Who are you? Kuwait? Sure, we'll go auto accept. Let 3%. Right. Oh, Madagascar, we already had that. Uganda. Sudan. Right, Sudan as well. Eritrea, we have Yemen, we already have given that. Oman. Emirates, Qatar. Bahrain. Iran. Just everyone. We'll do trade. If you have a good offer, we'll do trade. Lebanon. Who is it this time? Turkmenistan, okay. Cyprus, we are already doing that. What about Turkey? No, not yet. Greece. Italy. France. Spain. And to be fair, most of the nations that are buying from us are not really the European nations who have a high production of consumer goods anyway, but it's rather the kind of the third world countries and developing world countries, which I suppose is kind of the same thing. But the countries that don't really have that robust industry themselves yet. But we're just going through here to make sure that we don't need to babysit the trade deals constantly. Okay, we built these two. How's unemployment looking right now? 2.9%, so the inflation has also gone up quite a bit. So we should probably not build for a little bit, although what I suppose I could do is I could get rid of some of these factories again. And then over here we're slowly building up the nuclear power plant. We should have, oh yeah, we still have pretty good productions in there. The electricity demand though has gone up quite a bit. Although now that we remove some of these, that's going to reduce a little bit. Malawi, I'm sure we'll take that for now. We'll do it, and Portugal allied, okay. But now that we did all those auto accept, the trade deals coming in has calmed down a little bit. Of course, we probably have deals with pretty much everyone now. There is also that. Yeah, we got those. I could technically also upgrade my military goods factory. I don't think it's really actually worthwhile. So I'm going to opt with a no on that one. There's a fair bit of coal that we're selling, and also metal ore is also something that we're still selling quite a bit. Because we are probably going to be using a bit more soon enough. Assuming that we upgrade all of these factories, which I don't think we'll upgrade all of them. We'll upgrade... well, actually no, we will switch all of them into bigger ones, but I'm not entirely sure if we'll have the same number. We might have a slightly lower number of factories. That might help us combat the unemployment a little bit, at least. So, for example, we could probably just get rid of yet another 2 of these. And we got our research done. Modern helicopter level 2. I'm sure that that will unlock something. Actually not there, but in no, not transportation either. Okay, maybe it doesn't. There's the enhanced human genetics, but that is not really wanted by the populace. Oh, helicopter refueling probe. Okay, that would be good. Medical, that's the anti-vaccine, which we don't want to touch. And clean... oh, right, we're getting the clean coal retrofit now. All next, which is going to lower the power production a little bit, but we'll try to replace our coal power plants with nuclear. And then, of course, we'll probably need to increase our nuclear or uranium mines a little bit, but that shouldn't really be an issue. I'm pretty sure... let's actually pause for a moment, because we are actually at the end of the episode. But before we end the episode, we are going to have a look at the uranium. Where exactly did we have? So we have some over there. Do we have anywhere else? Oh yeah, we got quite a bit down here. Oh yeah, we do have a uranium mine already in here. We could probably get a second one there, and then increase this. We could probably increase the supply levels in here. I mean, it's currently around 60% in this region. We could probably... well, I mean, I suppose if we were to increase it down here, get a couple of supply depots or something like that in there, that would give us a bit more supplies around here. We could even connect this to the rail network, although it's not really going to be that big of a difference. But it might help. Especially if we want to continue down here, we might want to get the supply spread, because this is kind of a rough terrain jungle for the supplies to traverse through. So I suppose it's also approaching from different or various directions, so maybe it's not that bad. But yeah, we'll probably start... well, you know, actually, why wait? I'm going to build in a couple of supply depots. I know that it's going to cost us a bit of manpower again. These supply depots... I'll put on a third one just in case. That's going to make this area at least mid-90s in terms of supplies near the place, and it's probably going to be around 80% here at the uranium mine. So that's going to allow us to get a bit more ore and uranium out of that. But anywho, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until the next time, bye-bye.